ye free South Africa ni assign aba Ghana kodwe mu hanum say ya na no ada ye the updates bi ba ya na efa ye Ghana US health deal bi ana o my Ghana ya ebeto odwa se Ghana ya sign ye chi ye say ye nya deal no ebiem because ye hwemu a ebe ha adwene na emeba Ghana ya expose the data of our citizens and as a Ghana for no to the US ya ye penesa na ene afei na abrewa yi pomakwemu ama the health minister Kwabena Minta Kando waba bonten na waba be cheche mu die nti a Ghana ye decide say sa particular health deal ananka ye ni US for econo ya twen assign say nya de a ye be ye biem yenko na yenkotie ne nsema wode etuja.
You all heard right from 2025 when a lot of aids were withdrawn. His Excellency the President of Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, instructed the Minister for Finance to fill all the gaps and went ahead to champion what we call health sovereignty. We believe in Ghana that African nations, African countries must take their own destiny into their own hands. We should be able to expand or invest in the health sector. It's very critical. It does not necessarily mean that we don't need partnership. Health sovereignty does not mean isolation, but we need isolation, purposeful partnership, and then we need that partnership without strings attached. And so I would not want to comment into details the current MOU with the US, but Ghana is willing and ready to invest domestically in where we need or where it's needed most. So you rightly heard the uncapping of the National Health Insurance, where all the monies realized from the National Health Insurance levy is being invested in the health sector. So we are willing and ready to, already we are even exiting from some of this program. Gavi, they support us with a lot of our vaccines, but we are exiting. Last year, for example, our budget for the vaccines stood around $24 million US. We had the money to invest in it. This year, our budget is around $49 million US. We are investing in it because it's public good. Next year is increasing. So we are investing where it is needed most. Investing in vaccines is non-negotiable and it's a public good that irrespective of whatever happens per our economy, we need to invest in our health sector. You all heard it.
Honorable Minta Akando, the health minister, and our Kasan watching. Say Ghana, we are looking beyond depending on the whites, depending on US near the idea. Although say the offer was juicy and all that, you know, we are moving from that. Say you say be independent into no ye partner, ye dream and sana ya partner ye sorry put to promo enko partner with people because we need assistance. They be say Ghana ya trust level na say ne so ye maintain some kind of steez ni composure bi ni ade say what ya say wo honom. Eno nti na mpanimfo any aban esi saa ginaye no nti for those of us na ye nti ase ebinum kra de no mani age say mpanimfo esi say ginaye no enchemu a efree the health minister ho aba eno no now me no ka say dwumedie bi koso e won kran hanum say saa dwumedie no the rent control for na wo de saa dwumedie no ahyehye so na rent control for the nga yenhye da nti omo nkan ba it looks like this time around no omo aye crowd so omo ebe ye adwuma enti me no ka say wo mo ahyase toy hostels ahodo a work Ghana kodwe mu a host student ni because they say no as a hostel prices no kum nipa wo kodwe mu now on your screens you know Randolph a free fa Oware one no director of communications at the National Tenant Union. Nisem ne say some hostel owners are charging as much as 8,000 per student for 4 in a room. Inti edanya enipa 9 edamu a omo ya adisuafo asebe wo mo pe ba bi do muti ato keke no matimi asua de aju omo nkrata na omo akono yetimi ju oba akofo 8,000 per head o enti nipa 4 no 8 no kikabom na wa hwe eno omo de abetu ja se wo mo hyase ese wo mo sa operation and say exercise way in hostels no ene omo wo mo find out no ebi enie Aven so wohwemu a na che say no yekopie mu o Legon a e won so hostels ni ade e wo bie na one of the hostels e wo Legon no ye Pent hostel ye bo Pent de ani eja because wonom na programs ahodo ne ekoso say rent commissioner era Frederick Opoku ochiremu a wo madwedwemu ahunu say we can say Pent hostel for matimi ato mu hostel fee mu by 90% ebusuafo. Can you imagine? Intuition say I am informed that Pent hostel at the University of Ghana has increased its hostel fee by 90%. This is criminal. Frederick Opoku, rent commissioner. Wono ena wode aba betudwa no say pa de baby a niema ekika kodro no Omo say Pent hostel for 90 ebusuanya 10% and then 5%. And whooping 90% increment. And omo dey ato hostel fees no so Pent hostel na me nim say o ma shesa operation ase no na say asotwen bebre ba de amom now wo mo ekọ rounds ne ade no wo ma kọ pie hostels bi ti say Supreme First hostels any other hostels ne ade a ehun report ni nyina no aba mountain so na some of the hostels ndi omu chire omu koye nhwehwemu ahwe se omu wo nkrata ema omu akwanya so betimi a operate a ende omu ho so na emom they will still even vet the amount of money na omu age no na ebi mu a omu nso ni nkrata but they are operating no omu nso no omu ti anye ye a ache say that hostels no omu ebe closing it down. Now the acting commissioner of rent control department Frederick Opoku na edisa ensem way ababeto emonten so yebekọ na abusua etie ensem a wode etudwa
the Ghana Tourism Authority document, where is it? Fourth, you are operating and you are being regulated. So whenever you have the registration, you must place it here. It means you are not registered. But if it happens you are not registered, just me Monday, this hotel will be closed down. Because it's illegitimate. You are not registered. I don't want to be sure. But if it happens that you have to come tomorrow 12 o'clock, if it is true that tourism authority have not registered and also the conditions are found here, it's not the best. And if you don't do that, then get yourself that you are closing down. It's outrageous. You remember we went to Supreme First Hostel, right? And they are taking 4,800 for in a room. Can you help me to measure the space? You were there. With any quantity surveyor skills here. With about 10 feet. 10 feet by 4 feet.
Less than 10.
Look, let's say, let me be magnanimous.
5 by 8.
No, say 10 by 4 feet. 4 in a room. They are taking 4,800. And each of the students pay electricity bill, right? Yes. Of 200 Ghana cedis. So 4 in a room paying 800 cedis. And 4,800 by 4 is how much? Your guesses may be good as mine. Let's do the calculation at home. This means that they are overpricing. And we believe that we need to engage them. We are here to see things to ourselves and to call them for a meeting to engage. And I believe that after the engagement, those who have outrageously increased their hostel pay will reverse it. They will reverse it. Because over the years, they believe that the law is not working. We will look at when it was established and the increment rates that they have come up to date. I'm aware I'll be going there soon. Pent hostel or what they call it. It's taking almost about 90% increment. And that is outrageous. The government and for that matter, the rent control cannot sit down to see certain manifested. Even at the Supreme, does not take them out of the rules of the game. I know very well that if it's about government, we want to write respectful to the Honorable Minister for Education, which I will probably will go and see him and talk to him. But I'm aware that this Viking hostel is a private entity. And for that reason, it's important that we interact. You know, we've gotten to